So I know you do not want to create content because you are afraid of going live. And trust me, I didn't want to go live either when I first got started, but I also didn't want to go faceless either. But the good thing about that is we are two different people, and you're watching this video because you're wanting to learn how you can create faceless content and sell your digital products faceless. Okay, so faceless marketing is something that is super popular right now, and so many people are making thousands of dollars. I even know someone that generated $1 million through her business faceless. Okay, so if she can do it, you can do it. And I'm about to teach you guys exactly how you can get into faceless marketing from scratch. Now, if you're not familiar with me, my name is Katera. I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I'm also an online digital coach and business mentor who has had consistent $10,000 plus months in her business. And I'm here to teach you guys how you can get started learning and growing in your business. So I'm about to give you guys at least 4 different strategies or platforms that you can get on to market your faceless content. And this is what I teach all of my students in the Crown Vision Network. If you're not familiar with what that is, the Crown Vision Network is my mentorship community where I teach you guys exactly step-by-step on how to create your own offers based off of your own niche and expertise. And I give you guys the tea and I give you guys the sauce. So if you're interested in learning and growing, let's just get into the tea. So before you start faceless marketing, I know a lot of people think that when you're marketing faceless content, you have to utilize those same reels and videos that you see other people utilizing, and that is just not the truth. You can create your own faceless content by doing different things that you do on a day-to-day basis. Like if you go for a walk, record your feet, record yourself from behind. So it might sound silly, but set down your camera, walk past your camera, record yourself walking past it a little bit, turn around, run back and go grab your camera again. But not only things like that, you can also create faceless content of you typing from behind, or of you standing up and you're just showing here down and you're typing on your iPad or whatever. It doesn't have to be super complex. But what I also teach my students is just because you are a faceless account does not mean you are hiding behind a fake identity. Okay, so you are still going to tell your story. You're still going to promote as if you are face forward. The only purpose for faceless content is just to, once again, you don't want to show your face, but that does not change who you are internally. So please do not think just because you're a faceless account, you can portray someone that you're not, because people can still read right through your story. They can read right through your voice, because of course you want to utilize voice notes if you're faceless, because there are so many scams out here. And just be sure that you're being truly your authentic self. Now, there are places to where you can buy unique faceless content that is not, you know, constantly being reused by other people, and you can search these out by going on Etsy or finding faceless reels, or also you can look up stock image videos online, and there are so many different options for that as well. But now you're thinking, okay, Katera, I know how to create I know what type of faceless content works, or what type of content I want to create, whether it's yourself or someone else. What platforms do I market my content on? So let's just get into this. The first one is my first and favorite, Pinterest. If you do not want to show your face, get on Pinterest. It may be a little bit of a slower roll as far as you gaining traction and getting sales, but this is the most evergreen platform to get on, as well as it allows you to post content without showing your face, also having to create, you know, that funny content like I was just talking about, of you walking past your camera and then going back to get it, or typing or whatever. You can also create static photo, like stock photo images, put a little cute little overlay on it, put your text on there and start marketing it that way. Link your website and you're good to go. So that is a great way that you can start marketing your platform. If you are wanting to learn more about how to start marketing faceless on Pinterest, so I do have a video right here that you can click on, and you can learn exactly my strategy on how I've taught a lot of my students on how to do this as well. So also, when you're on Pinterest, it gives you the opportunity to promote one product, have it running for you in the background, and you're not having to worry so much about it. You're not always checking your comments. You're not checking all those vanity metrics of how many people are liking. The only thing that you might be checking is how many people are coming to your Pinterest account. But other than that, you're not really worried about those vanity metrics. You were just on there to promote your products and go. So honestly, if you're wanting to go faceless, I recommend Pinterest first to any of my students. Get on Pinterest, try it out. Let me know how that goes. But I'm telling you guys, you will thank me later for starting your faceless marketing on Pinterest. Now, the second way is creating a faceless account on YouTube. YouTube has such a broad range of videos and things like that. So you can create a faceless account called YouTube Automation, and even just make videos of pictures, or even now you can create AI generated videos, and you can either talk and do the voiceovers, or you can also have it make the voiceovers for you. And you don't have to do a thing, but generate those videos through these AI platforms. So when you're creating these AI generated faceless videos, or however you decide to do faceless automation YouTube videos, you need to make sure that you have an offer in regards to whatever niche your YouTube video is around. So you want to make sure that it is all cohesive, that you make sure you still have call to actions in your videos, telling people to check your description, so that way they can learn more about what you offer as a faceless account. But still, you want to make sure that you're responding to comments. You want to make sure that you're heavily utilizing that community feature, so that way people know that it's a real person behind the screen, because people are hesitant if it's a faceless account. And so that's why I say I do prefer face forward, but I know people are shy. I understand it. I get it. So you want to make sure that you're utilizing certain features to make sure that people know and understand that it's a real person behind the screen, and that you're just here to give them information about specific topics and different things like that. And you can also make sure that you're utilizing like videos such as B-roll to kind of enhance your video as well through your storytelling of whatever you're teaching about. Now, the third way is going faceless on Instagram. So you guys know how at the beginning I was telling you how I saw someone generate $1 million in her business by being faceless. And so she had a solely just an Instagram account, no TikTok lives, no none of that. Strictly Instagram. And so faceless is predominantly popular over on Instagram. There are a lot of people that create theme pages, and they're monetizing these theme pages by once again creating products that are around whatever niche that they're talking about on that page. So even if you want to do like a quotes page, or you are a faceless digital marketer, this once again gives you a chance to create faceless reels from like short stock images or videos about your product or about your business, and that way you're still able to operate as someone would when they're face forward. Now, I will say this: there are certain things that would deter people from wanting to follow you or watch your video if you are faceless. For one, nobody has time to watch all those animations throw out your letters 50 million different times. No one has time to sit there and watch that. Our attention spans are short nowadays, so no one is gonna sit there and watch that the whole entire time. No one's gonna sit there and wait 5 seconds just for the video to say what it's gonna say. They need quick. People need quick, they need straight to the point, and they need to know that you know what the heck you're talking about, or they wanna get to know you better. So you can still say, hi, I'm Katera, I'm a 24-year-old stay-at-home mom, blah, 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 but you just won't be showing your face, and that's the only difference in that. Now, you also can utilize Instagram carousel. So like I said, if you're a theme page or a quote page, you can utilize these carousels to connect with your audience on a deeper level and kind of like make relatable posts that makes them want to learn more from you about whatever you're talking about. And also, if you run a successful theme page, you can also create products about how to also create a successful theme page, and that could be your product that you're promoting. Now, lastly, you can promote on Threads. So Threads is just like X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. But on Threads, the same exact thing applies. So you can create relatable posts about whatever your topic is, and you can always relay people back to your offer. So you can create threads, like a thread of a thread, a thread in a thread, whatever. A series of posts that are all in one post, and you can share valuable information. So teach people something, tell them why they're not gaining sales, or tell them why they're not getting traction in their videos, why they're not getting brand deals, whatever your topic is around, right? That will draw people in. They'll read more and learn from you about whatever you're teaching. And then at the end, you can have a call to action to your product. So this works really well. I've seen so many different people on Threads be very successful at this. And so I also teach this in the Crown Vision Network of how to draw in people regardless on if you're showing your face or not. But not only that, gaining credibility. And that way you can also gain credibility in your business and let people know that, okay, yeah, although I'm not showing my face, I still am valuable. I still know what I'm talking about, and you still can benefit from my resources. And so you might be also thinking, Katera, you didn't mention TikTok. So with TikTok, I mean, there's like a hit or miss with faceless. TikTok is really a place to be authentic. There's a certain science to being faceless on TikTok because, I mean, they don't want you to repurpose anyone else's content. So of course you're going to have to post your own content. But not only that, you're going to have to make sure that you're connecting with your audience. So I would say if you want to go faceless on TikTok, you have to go live. But you don't have to show your face on live. You can show a screen, you can teach something. So you maybe can do webinars where you're just showing your voice, because I know I have so many different fake pages on there. So once again, it's hard to be faceless on TikTok because people really won't trust you over there. There's so many faceless accounts, and TikTok won't do anything about it. So TikTok, if you're watching this, please delete my fake accounts. But yeah, so if you want to go faceless, in order to build that know, like, and trust of your audience, you have to go live. But like I said, don't be afraid. You can create PowerPoints and flip the camera around to where you never have to show your face. You just talk about your voice. I've even seen people have like a whole green screen photo up there and they're just talking. So, I mean, There's people out there that do it. You just pick whatever platform works for you, and I say go for it. Now, of course, there are other ways to market. You can also just market strictly by utilizing email funnels, but that's kind of like coinciding with Pinterest and YouTube automation. But you also can promote your products other places, Faceless, like on Etsy or Gumroad, because those two places have their own marketplace to where they'll just kind of push your content out themselves. So if you're thinking about starting digital marketing or digital products, selling digital products, and you're afraid because you want to go faceless, I say do it. Because I mean, even if you're not selling something digital and you're selling a physical product, you still can do that faceless and just showcase the products in various different ways. And so, of course, you have to have a little bit more of a creative mind. You can't really slack off if you're faceless, but there's always more than one way to skin a cat. So if you want to go faceless, I say do it. I say go for it, and just refine your strategy as you go. So I haven't really talked about it much on this video, but I do have my Crowned Vision Network. It is my mentorship community, once again, to where I help you guys with these strategies. I help you guys with the content strategy. I help you guys gain confidence on camera, whether you want to or not. Like my mentee Kay here, Kay really didn't have a presence to where she was confident on camera. And she wasn't really well versed on the difference between creating good content to sell your product or just creating content that's leisurely and you're just creating content just because. At this point, Kay was wanting to get paid. And so she came to me and she was ready to get paid, okay? She was ready to get it done. So I helped Kay out with her confidence, how to come on lives, and how to start making sales. And as you guys can see, she was really satisfied being in my mentorship. And so, like I said, you guys, join the Crown Vision Network. I would love to have you guys. I would love to teach and help you guys learn and grow on your platforms. But I'm telling you guys, faceless should not be scary. Faceless, there are people making thousands and thousands of dollars online being faceless. And so, like I said, if they can do it, you can do it as well. So comment down below if you have any questions about faceless content. Have you been thinking about getting started? Are you a little hesitant about anything? Let me know. We can talk it through in the comments. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.